Be prepared for flashing images and offensive language from the start and throughout.
They have no idea that we're here. They also don't know it's a surprise eviction. Hello and welcome to Celebrity Big Brother. This is very weird. If you are wondering why this lot aren't their usual noisy selves, that is because tonight is a surprise eviction. Don't make any noise. I'm expecting them to make noise and they're not. It's so bizarre. Right now, the housemates are enjoying a party and assuming that the next eviction is going to be tomorrow night. But we have other plans. Later this evening, either Hardeep or Jermaine will be leaving the house 24 hours earlier than expected. Now, as the whole country knows, Roxanne made the decision to leave the house on Saturday. There are still lots of unanswered questions, so earlier on today, I sat down and put some of them to her.
Could you forgive you?
I would want to.
So you get to see the rest of that later in tonight's show. Also coming up is all the action from yesterday, which includes this lot.
Good dog.
Mouse! Mouse!
I'm having you.
Help! Help!
Stop moaning.
Yeah, gone, mate. Sort it yourself, mate.
Stop moaning.
I've had enough of his attitude, I swear to God, man.
Clearly, I'm not wanted here.
So tonight the party comes to an end for either Hardeep or Jermaine. Here is where they think they should stay.
Dear viewer, you've been very kind to me, and you've kept me in this house much, much longer than I thought I'd ever be here. I continue to live on borrowed time, time lent to me by you.
I'm enjoying the experience, and I would love to show the public more of me.
Maybe I'm a buffoon, or maybe I'm interesting. Either way, if you want me here, keep me here, and if you don't, you know what? Your opinion is the only opinion that matters.
I hope you do the right thing, viewers, public, and keep me in.
So that's what they're saying, but what are you saying? Who do you want to keep in the house? Remember, you are voting to save. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. To save Hardeep, add 05. To save Jermaine, add 06.
Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Right, let's go back to yesterday, and the housemates are barking mad after a rough awakening.
Day 18, 9:55 a.m. It's day 2 of Big Brother's Pet Boutique Shop and Task, and pet owners are waking up in the bedroom as their pets start to stir outside in their pet beds. Yesterday, Nick the tortoise won back the power of speech for all the pets, who can now talk freely with their owners.
Oh, God, I cannot wait to hear this morning.
Housemates will incur a fail if they sit on the furniture or eat food prepared for them by anyone except their owners.
We have pets to feed.
Hardeep's dog Dan has an upset tummy.
I don't feel good at all.
Don't you?
No.
You feel like you got the flu?
No, just my belly's bad.
Morning.
You feel bad?
Been up most of the night.
Is there any porridge?
There will be, yeah.
I don't want him cooking it. Don't let him anywhere near it, 'cause I can't bear him. You better not come near me and try and stroke my head.
Savage.
The cat is out the bag.
Sleep all right, lover?
Nah.
Is it not comfortable?
I've come out here about 5 times in the night.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't feel well at all, man. Bad.
Your stomach?
Yeah, I spent most of the night in here.
Something you ate?
Yeah,
What could it be? Everyone else all right?
No, I'm fine.
it's like I've got, like, food poisoning. That's what I'm thinking. It's been
but
bad.
We've all eaten the same thing.
But I just spent most of the night on the toilet. Rank.
$11:33 a.m. To win a luxury shopping budget, housemates must break fewer rules than the number hidden in the golden envelope. Each time a pet breaks a rule, the housemates incur a fail.
Are you allowed to sit there?
Oh, you're fucking joking me, ain't ya? Oh, shit, yeah, you... Oh, shit. I'm fucking thinking, was it?
You didn't sit there all day yesterday, did you?
Yeah, but that's why I thought the fuck I could sit in the living room and I can't, can I? Fucking idiot. Is this furniture, no?
Don't think so, is it?
You can't sit there?
Well, why not?
Well, that's different, actually.
Why you lie on the floor here?
Dogs Dan and Gabby must bark every time the doorbell rings. Parrot Jermaine must repeat everything owner Kirsty says. Sally the cat must catch a mouse before it escapes the house, and Tortoise Nick must hide in his shell at the sound of a circling hawk.
Good dogs. Get down! Get down! You're all right. You're all right. Stay down. Stay down.
It's very active this morning, isn't it? It's very active. Tell you what, the parrot's got it nice, hasn't he?
I think you're good. Go on, Gabs. God's
They're pulling your pants down,
Don't
mate.
even let
Pants down.
Yes, Nicholas. Oh my God, mouse! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Mouse! Get it! Mouse! Get it! Mouse!
Oh!
That was very sneaky because he'd been waiting to come out.
Bastard. Fuckers.
The mouse. The mouse.
Mouse! Mouse!
Mouse! Mouse! Mouse! Mouse! Get a mouse! Quick!
Go straight up, sir. Go straight up.
Mouse! 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 Quick! Quick! Get here! No, he's here! Get here! Come here! Come here!
I want that mouse so bad. No! Oh my God, I love him. He's the cutest thing in the world.
I'm having ya.
Come on! You can do this. My pussycat's got this under control. Come on. Good!
Yes.
Yeah!
Look at him.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Come on, get us out. Help! Help! SOS. Come on, we'll do it. SOS. Squawk! Squawk! Squawk!
2:21 p.m. Nick has come to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
Are you enjoying wearing your outfit?
Am I? No. It's the worst outfit, Big Brother. It's impossible to sit down, and this thing keeps falling off. Don't sound like a very happy tortoise, do I?
Sally is feline less than okay.
I can see how cats get fur balls. Every time I put something in her mouth, it's got all hair on it. All right, babe? You
Yeah.
okay? Good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You've had a rough week. You look better. You don't look so tired. You know, you...
I had puffy eyes, just been crying.
Yeah, I know, darling. I know.
My eyes just been like, really, just like stinging.
I know. You look like Ryan today.
I feel bad today.
Basically, her leaving, in a way, is her punishment, isn't it? Because she's going to really have to face the music. And we've all been through the eye of the storm. She's going through that now. Because I know you know what it felt like. It's not going to disappear easily. She's going to have to answer questions.
Psychic Sally getting it spot on. Coming up, we have my interview with Roxanne. And after the break, more animal antics from yesterday's task. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to a very quiet Celebrity Big Brother. It is the 4th eviction of the series, but this one is a little bit different as the housemates have no idea that we're kicking one of them out tonight. So that is why this lot are keeping the noise down. It's also why Hardeep and Jermaine are looking quite carefree this evening. Look at them. Kicking back, having a party. One of them will be saying their goodbyes a bit later, but before then, it is back to yesterday, where Kirsty and Jermaine's pet and owner relationship is put to the test.
5:03 p.m. For the next part of the shopping task, Kirsty must answer a series of questions in the diary room. Jermaine the parrot must correctly guess the answers she gave and repeat them back parrot fashion in order to win a treat for the house.
Kirsty.
Yes.
Which of the pets would you take home and keep forever? Big Brother just asked Kirsty, which of the pets would you take home and keep forever?
She likes poodles.
I reckon a parrot, 'cause I'm a parrot.
I would take home forever Gabby the poodle.
Big Brother can reveal that Kirsty said Gabby the poodle.
Oh!
She used to have a standard poodle. She likes standard poodles.
Jermaine said Jermaine the parrot.
God! We are not in sync.
Kirsty.
Yes.
What is your pet name for Jermaine the parrot?
Deja Vu is the pet name for Jermaine, my parrot.
What did Kirsty say?
Deja vu.
Deja vu now.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Percy? Percy the parrot?
But who gave you that?
Kirsty did.
Oh, done then.
Kirsty gave me the nickname Percy the parrot.
Jermaine said Percy.
Why would I call him Percy? I call him Deja Vu all the time. We will get nothing. My parrot is stupid as hell.
Kirsty said her pet name was Deja Vu.
Oh,
What would you say your pet parrot Jermaine's best trait is?
He can samba.
Samba dancing. I want to dance. Dancing. Gotta be.
Jermaine said samba dancing.
Thank God, or I had the world's dumbest parrot.
Kirsty, which pet do you love more, your parrot or your tortoise?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'd have to go with you, Jermaine.
My favorite pet is Jermaine.
I think Kirsty loves a parrot the most, just by an inch. That's nothing personal, mate.
Jermaine said parrot.
Of course he did, because he's an egomaniac.
Jermaine has answered 2 questions correctly and 2 questions incorrectly, with 1 more question to come.
Kirsty, other than yourself, who is the best owner?
Ryan.
Ryan.
I do love my cat. You give a fuck about your cat.
I do love your cat.
That's rude.
Kirsty, Ryan is the best owner.
The other best owner is Hardeep, because I saw him doing more for his pets.
Kirsty said Hardeep.
What?
No, she never.
No, she never. Stop lying.
Jermaine said Ryan.
Ryan just sits around and sunbathes while his cat starves, and he only has one pet.
You've been asleep. I've not been asleep.
That's a curveball.
You left your dogs.
Dogs look after.
Look at it, one's end up with the shits and the other one's depressed. My cat.
Have a word with your pal, mate. She's the one that said it, not me. I agreed with you.
That can't be right.
I think she misunderstood the question.
That's not rude, no. That's all right, is it?
You said it about me, implying
said
that you
that's
don't give a
rude.
fuck about us.
Yeah, I don't really, do I? I cooked you the best lunch you've had since you got here.
Oh, Hardeep.
Jermaine has failed to correctly repeat the majority of Kirsty's questions and is officially a bird brain. (6:34 p.m). Big Brother has gathered the housemates to reveal the results of this week's shopping task.
This is Big Brother. For this week's shopping task, housemates became pets and owners. In order to pass, pet owners needed to ensure their pet incurred less fails than the number hidden inside the golden envelope. Housemates incurred 16 fails.
Oh, we failed.
I hope that says 30.
Would one housemate open the golden envelope?
30, 30.
They've been
Come on,
very
we're gonna get
lenient
past
there.
food.
It's going to say 4 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Free.
It's going to have 5 on it. It'd have 5 on it.
It's also fucking annoying.
It'll say 20.
No.
It'll say 20.
As the housemates have passed the task, they will receive a luxury shopping budget of £400. 7:29 p.m. Jermaine and Gabby have nominations on their minds.
I think it literally could just be anyone that's up for the nomination now.
Yeah, I think it's probably me and Hardeep.
Nah, because everyone in here loves you.
Oh.
It's true, though.
Yeah, but everyone else in here loves everyone else. Everyone here loves you, everyone loves Dan.
No, I don't think Nick's particularly... Not that he doesn't like me, I just think that, compared to everybody else, he doesn't have that much to, like, talk to me about. Which is fine.
Sally is checking on Dan.
You feeling better, Dan?
I do, yeah.
How's your tummy?
Like, my belly feels a lot better. It still feels like weird.
You get some food in there, that might change. You know?
Yeah.
You look a lot better than you did this morning.
Yeah, like my belly felt funny. I know it's disgusting, but I tried going to the toilet and I couldn't even go. So.
Well, that's you're getting better.
So
There's an awful lot of wind in this house, I think.
Yeah.
Hardeep, Ryan and Jermaine are in the bedroom.
Race in football. I just wanted to hear more of your thoughts on that as someone.
Where did that come from, though, mate?
We were talking about it the other night.
Oh, were you? Right. Got a massive thing about race, haven't you?
Yeah, but when you've grown up as a person of colour in this country...
Well, nice.
No, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's nice. I wish I was in your position, Ryan, where I didn't have to think about it every day.
I know.
I know, and I know you mean it in the best possible way. You wish it didn't have to happen.
I think you need to just drop it a little bit with the brown card.
A white entitled man is going to say that.
Well, I'm not white, am I? I'm quarter Indian myself, but what I'm saying is...
what I'm saying is you're not perceived as being quarter Indian.
It doesn't matter about race, man. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No, of course it's not going to matter to you.
No, it shouldn't matter to you, though, mate.
I wish
You
it
know what
didn't
I mean?
matter to me. Ask Jermaine. Has race had an impact on your career? Do you think you'd have been picked for England under different circumstances?
Under different circumstances, probably. There's been players of a different ethnic who's probably done worse, been in the, you know, public eye papers more times than me. Because of my few misdemeanors, I got overlooked. And I can see where you're coming from. I can see both in this debate right now, I can see what both you saying. I'm not. Beep beep beep.
No, so I understand what you're both saying, but
exactly.
But I don't think that your whatever situation that you feel, whatever, I don't think should be brought up to everyone in the house.
I shouldn't talk about racism.
Colour's always mentioned with you. It's a massive deal to you. But in here...
Thank you for telling me what matters to me and what matters
No, I
to
just
you.
know it does, because you always say brown person, white person.
I never realised we were all so scared to talk about racism, so I'll not to bring
It's
it up
not
again.
about racism. No one's being racist to you, though.
No,
Actually, do you know what? You said you didn't want to talk about race.
No, don't need to walk away from it. It's not
I'm not
something
walking
to
away from it.
It does bother me how much that colour has to come into something when we're in this house, because I know it might do to you on the outside, but in here, I want you to know that means it doesn't matter whether Jermaine's black or white, it's just a matter of, is that person a good person? And that is it. You know, it's been something on my mind. I'd
We'll
like
have
to have
that
that
chat
conversation here. Do you know
when
what I
we're
mean?
not here.
Yeah.
Yeah? You fucking Ku
Just don't
Klux
get me-
Klan
just don't get me in
members.
trouble. Don't get me in any trouble.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, we want exactly the same thing. Just don't tell him.
I totally get what you're saying.
This has just been bugging me for a bit, that's all. I just wanted to, you know...
Totally get what you're saying, mate.
Astonishing.
Still to come tonight, a revealing interview with Roxanne, and the housemates find out who is on the chopping block. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. It's eviction night, believe it or not. But the housemates have no idea. Not even Psychic Sally has cottoned on. Little murmur in the crowd then. Shh. But to pull it off, we are being as quiet as a mouse, and we're also pumping music into the house. At this moment in time, Jermaine and Hardeep are enjoying the revelry, but tonight the party is most definitely over for one of them. Who goes? I was waiting for you to go, you decide! You decide. Remember, you are voting to save. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. To save Hardeep, add 05. To save Jermaine, add 06.
Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count, please. Don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Okay, it's time for the last instalment of yesterday's house action. And as the housemates bank a luxury shopping budget, Hardeep has another bank on his mind.
9:04 p.m. The housemates have been compiling their luxury food shop for the past 22 minutes.
These beef burgers you're on about making, we're going to hand make them.
Whatever's easier or quick or
Better
cheaper.
to hand make them. Don't worry about cheaper. We've got fuckloads of money to spend. We're not going to get to 300 quid, let alone 400 quid.
Yeah, 5 sausage, 5 bacon. So
Can I just say, we've spent 2 weeks having not enough to eat. We don't have to spend 400 quid.
We will. We're going to spend it all, aren't we?
We're not even at 100 quid yet. It's not going to happen.
Mate, that's put me off chicken. I don't want like look, it's chicken
Have a whole,
nuggets and shit.
Dan, order whole chickens. Whole organic chickens. We've got the money for it.
Look, there's like chicken nuggets.
I love how the 3 people that haven't cooked a fucking meal are the first 3 sitting down.
Peppered smoked mackerel. We haven't got bread yet either, by the way.
I don't know how many meals you're catering for, but you're currently sitting at about 30 meals.
It doesn't matter, we've got the money, so...
Tuna, how many?
Or maybe not spend all of it and try and give it to a food bank, no?
Buddy, they're not going to give any of it to a food bank.
Tuna, just give
None
us
of
a
it.
number.
They don't.
No?
It's not how it works. No.
So 225.
And how many are we getting? How many are in there?
Let's have...
How many are there?
Yeah, 8, mate, honestly.
Okay.
Sorry, 3.
I understand.
No, that's just not how they do it. It's a TV show, so they've gave us their budget. And that's it.
Limited experience in the world of telly, Dan, so thanks for telling me.
12. Maybe get 5.
Stop moaning, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, gone, mate. Fucking sort it yourself, mate.
Stop moaning.
225.
What's he moaning about all his years of...
Because he's saying that we
He's saying,
shouldn't spend all the money.
don't spend all the money, and then they'll give it to a food bank.
But here's the thing. No, we have the food, and for the next week when we may be poverty-stricken,
Yeah, we've
for
got
the
it.
final week...
Got it.
It's like, if we don't
Great.
spend it all, they'll give the remaining amount to a food bank.
That-
No, they're not.
that's
If we don't
made up.
spend it, it just goes.
Do you want rice now? 500
I've had enough of his attitude, I swear to God. Mate.
What? It's £1.28. How much penne do we need?
I love it.
Bizarre, mate. It's bizarre. It's bizarre behaviour.
Mate, it winds me up. How do you moan so much? Like...
Mate, and also, £400 means we've got a choice of what we want to eat.
Do you know what it is? The thing is, we've worked our arse off for this fucking budget.
Mate, we're going to need it for the whole time we're here.
You're only going to get what we asked, do you know what I mean?
Macaroni is £1.
He needs help, the fella, doesn't he?
What?
He needs help, doesn't he?
He's a funny one, him, you know. Funny one.
He's not funny, ha-ha. Don't say it like that, because he's not. Very moody, isn't he?
So childish, man.
He can't work in a team, can he?
Do you know what it is? He knows full well that if we put £200 of food on, that other 200 quid ain't going to a food bank. He knows that full well. Just wants to act like the nice guy, innit, on TV. Let's give it to a food bank. It doesn't go to a food bank. Fucking idiot.
(10:04 p.m). Big Brother has gathered the housemates.
This is Big Brother. It's time to announce the results of this week's nominations. There are 2 housemates facing eviction. They are, in alphabetical order, Hardeep.
Of course.
And Jermaine.
Destroyer's out again.
Can he take Jermaine?
Everyone's a winner, boys. Don't worry.
It's going to happen to all of us.
I know that. I'm not really bothered. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Smell lovely, darling.
Oh, thank you.
I know that.
Can't believe it, weren't you?
I know.
I voted for you twice.
Right, brother?
Good luck, bro.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, the best brown win. I'll say it before they come in.
What can I say, darling?
We need you ready for Tuesday.
if he takes you out, I'll be really pissed off.
You all right, pal?
Do you know what I mean? Clearly, I'm not wanted here.
It's nothing to do with not being
Of course
wanted.
it fucking is.
But you do have the ability to wind people up every now and again.
Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to win friends and influence people. I don't care about staying here.
And I think that's what this thing is. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck it then. I've lost, but I keep
I
winning.
don't think you. I don't think you.
I keep
have.
winning. What can I do? But you know, fuck them.
Hardeep's winning this.
Do you reckon he's going to win it?
Hardeep's going to win.
Because you have to remember that they only see little bits of in here, and he's probably amazing in the diary room.
They probably see him talking nice in the diary room, cooking all our food. They don't see him moaning, do they?
The only thing that worries me as well, though, is they probably
Yeah.
put Jermaine and Ben in the bottom.
I knew it'd be me now. I'd be happy to go, to be honest.
Hello, Jermaine.
Hello, big brother.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine, thank you. Kind of guessed it, really. You know, I don't take it personal because I've had to vote for 2 people who I get along with, I like.
And you're up against Hardeep.
He's like the destroyer, isn't he? Like the Shermanator. He's just taking people down left, right and centre. But my chances are, just have to say 50-50. You know? He's got 100% record at the minute, but it's not been up against a male, so we will see. We will see.
(10:55 p.m). Sally is talking about nominations.
I think that now it's come to a stage where no one minds being nominated.
I fucking hate it.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done. You're going
It's a, you know,
Fucking hate it.
everyone knows they've got to go, so you just say,
That's nonsense. To be nominated 3 times is an awful feeling. to be held in such low regard by those around
Well,
you.
you're
Awful
obviously the
feeling.
public love you because you've been
Yeah,
saved
but it'd
3
be quite
times.
nice if the people I'm with held me in slightly higher regard. But what can you do, Sal?
Well, the public obviously love you. What
Don't
they're-
need to keep fucking sending me up though.
Yeah,
One
but
day
they're,
they'll stop.
they're editing it. Because obviously it doesn't every single minute. So whatever they're editing, they're putting it out there, and you're seen as this lovely guy.
Oh, so I'm being edited to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, why something's happening because they're keeping you in, darling. Be grateful.
Oh, Sally. A little more subtlety from time to time.
Fucking Shermanator. He's gonna have his kilt on. There's 2 pistols like this.
Honestly, if we're all sat there on the row, right, at the very end, and he comes out and the winner is... deep. And he goes...
He's gonna, when them doors open, it'll be like that.
We will all be on the
Oh,
floor,
like-
mate. And Sally will be like...
Sally will be fuming, mate.
Everyone's got an eviction outfit, haven't they, they're wearing especially for that.
I've just got jeans, jacket and a tee. Thanks,
Well, I
mate.
was going to wear that black shirt that I wore. I was going to wear that then.
I might actually sleep in Roxy's bed.
Why Roxy's bed? Is Finger sleep in yours?
No, because I think that the single beds are more comfortable than the doubles.
So what are you going to do? You're going to share?
Just whatever he wants to. He can sleep in Gabby's bed. No, she's not in there.
Basically, Gabby's not staying in the double bed now, yeah? So if she's not staying in it, I'll stay in it. But if you want to stay in it, you can stay in it.
Then you can stay in bed.
Bro, you're the biggest. I'm cool. I'm absolutely...
I don't mind, mate, honestly.
Well, if it's about me and you have a double, I don't mind you having it, bro.
Might just stay in the double then.
Oh!
You're like...
Only joking.
Oh, I thought you made good damage. I didn't mean like that, I didn't.
Shit's there.
Don't get me, you want. Sorry, babe. They're really hot here.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, fuck it. We're getting into
Oh my God.
I'm joking. You ain't gonna run away.
This is what we're liking it.
I know.
I do all the time. I never saw it.
I'm only joking.
You started it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You
No, I
definitely
didn't.
did.
No, I fucking didn't. I'm getting in the double bed. No one's getting in with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Nah.
whoa.
Ha, that backfired, didn't
Go
it?
on, get
Oh,
out
no,
of it.
come on. Don't be like that.
So the bed swap-in's not over yet, but will it be Hardeep or Jermaine who slept in theirs for the last time? Find out later tonight. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll be showing you what happened when I sat down with Roxanne earlier today to discuss the story that everybody is talking about. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. The vote will be closing in 9 minutes, so this is your last chance to save your fave. On Friday night, Roxanne dramatically walked out of the house after an eventful few days. Earlier, I showed her the incident and a timeline of events following it. You can watch the clip that we showed her on the Big Brother website, but this is what she had to say, having viewed it. So, Roxanne, this whole situation started almost a week ago now. There seems to be a lot of things unanswered, especially from a viewer's point of view. I don't know how much you've watched back.
Watching it feels like a completely different scenario to how it felt at the time.
It seemed like it was blown out of all proportion in your mind.
Yeah.
But even 2 days later, when you reenacted it on Ben, it was totally different. So how can you get something so wrong in your head?
How it felt when he did it, it hurt. I can't prove a feeling. No one can. And the more I thought about it, it became heightened, and I just felt, I convinced myself he meant to do that. And when I watched it back, the first thing I did when I got out was watch that. And immediately I realised...
But surely watching something doesn't change the way something felt. So then
No.
why suddenly do you have a different perspective on it?
Because,
if it helped,
yeah.
if it hurt the same
It did
way,
hurt.
I'm not
Yeah.
doubting that it hurt. As you say, only you know that. But if it hurt, it will always hurt. So why did watching something change it? Because surely it's the same incident.
Because I saw what every single person saw, and I don't blame anyone for thinking, why did she, first of all, make light of it, joke it off, kind of skip off. I'm more shocked at myself than anyone out there is. I need to go away and think about why I use humour when something actually bothered me in my mind.
Did you ever consider broaching the subject with Ryan when it happened?
No.
We've seen you in the house on numerous occasions when there has been subjects that needed to be broached immediately. You've gone and done it.
I
You've
know.
gone up to Hardeep and say, what have you been saying
Yeah.
about me? Why didn't you feel like you should go up to
I know.
Ryan and say, you know, and nip it in the bud?
I know.
Why didn't he get the
And
chance
that's-
that other people had?
That's something I've asked myself in the last couple of days since watching Moments Back. I've questioned that too. And
what answers have you got from that?
I think it was because I didn't think he liked me. And the feeling I had afterwards was almost like I convinced myself that it was done with malice. And it wasn't. And I know it wasn't now.
Did you ever consider the implications that it would have on him? Can you imagine if those cameras hadn't been there? You would have ruined somebody.
I know. I feel devastated. It cripples me with embarrassment and shame that I could have put somebody in that position, seeing the footage of Ryan in the diary room, distressed.
You did see him distressed in the
I know.
house. You have the luxury of time, perspective. Some may say research as well. You know, lots of people are not buying your apology. I think, you know, when you
I
take
agree.
all these things into consideration.
I fully agree and understand with every single person's reaction and perception to that. If I'd have been at home watching that, I would have been the same. I almost fell into this.
Did you believe your own story?
Yeah, I did.
That's quite worrying,
I know,
though, Roxanne.
I know. I felt genuinely disturbed by the fact that somebody had invaded
Had
my
done
personal space.
what everybody else
What
has been doing
yeah.
to everybody else in the house.
Yeah. But because Ryan and I didn't have that tactile relationship, and he'd done that to me a couple of times, I almost felt like he did that on purpose. Why did you do that? And I was wrong, massively wrong.
That's such
I know.
an understatement.
I know.
though, to be.
I wish I had the words, Emma, to say just how gutted and ashamed. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I got it wrong. Only I can go away now and work on figuring out why I became that sensitive that I manufactured a different version in my mind.
So what do you do now? How do you feel about yourself?
The fact that I used the terminology like woman beater and I used words like assault and abuse, I
mean,
can't
there was
apologise enough.
a lot.
I know.
A lot that you said. You repeatedly as well called him a liar to various people and that he was manipulative and calculating. What do you want to say to Ryan? And his family?
I know.
Have you spoken or tried to contact anybody?
No, and I wouldn't impose on them like that.
Do you not think they deserve an apology?
Absolutely, and I gave them that this morning. I want to again. I can't apologise enough for trying to label somebody something they're clearly not. All I can do is apologise and say I got it so wrong.
What have your family said?
They're
When you
gutted.
immediately came out of that house, what did they say about your actions?
They were gutted for me. They were
Gutted for you?
They were gutted at the whole situation.
Or in what way?
Well, I only have my mum. She knows how sensitive I am. She knows a lot of things in my past have made me a little bit too fragile, and she just wanted me to come home.
We've had over 10,000 questions come in for you. I don't think we've ever had that many questions come in. Ron Innes has asked, what is your response to other people who you've worked with who've said that you have accused them of violence in the past?
I haven't read any tweets.
There's been a
that come
couple of
off.
people who have said they have had similar, if not the same, incidents with you over the years. They have all kind of commented on being a compulsive liar, that karma comes back. What do you say to that?
It's devastating. No one wants to hear that, not from anyone, let alone people you've worked with.
Does it make you want to look at yourself even more?
Or does it question why they say those things about you? Or is it just quite easy to go,
Nobody could say anything to me that I've not already said to myself. Friends, ex-management, it's horrible.
That's a lot.
It's massive.
That's a lot of grudges
I know.
to be holding.
I'm the most hated girl in Britain right now. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to...
Do you think you deserve that title, if that's the title you're giving yourself?
It's the title I feel everyone's giving me at the moment, and all I can do is own it, accept it and apologise and try and take each day now bettering all of those things that I'm realising.
What are you going to do? What do you do now? How do you put it right?
Like everybody that makes a mistake, I just try.
Ryan will be sat here. What do you want to say to him and his family? It's very easy to say sorry.
Yeah.
But to really mean it,
I mean it.
is a very different thing.
That's why I'm here. I saw a situation that was innocent and misjudged, and that was because of me. That was because of my sensitivity, fragility, overreaction, whatever you want to call it. I'm all of those things. And I used to think they were just character traits, but they're character flaws, and that's what I need to go away and sort out. And for Ryan and his family and his friends and his colleagues and everybody that I've affected by such an enormous reaction that could have been devastating for him.
You could have ruined him.
I know. All I can say is I'm devastated and I'm sorry.
It's a huge lesson for you to learn and to deal with going forward. Do you think in time you can have a career again?
I am scared about the future, but to be honest, Emma, I need to just think about today. And today was important to me to come here and not just talk to you, but to talk to every single person that's been following the show, that's supporting me, that's supporting Ryan, that's involved in this. I need to say I got it wrong, and I'm human, and I made a massive, massive, horrible mistake.
Could you forgive you?
I would want to.
Thanks, everybody.
OK, so back to tonight's main event. The vote is now closed, so please do not call, as you may still be charged. Join me at 11 p.m. when either Hardeep or Jermaine will become the fourth housemate to be evicted in tonight's surprise eviction, as long as this lot can keep quiet. Next up is Undercover Girlfriends. We'll see you back here at 11.
There was ice, Kirsty, in one of them things, wasn't there?
It was what?
Ice. That ice bucket. That helps.
Listen.
Big brother, we need more
I think I'll wrap it then, maybe.
Just put your foot in there.
That's what I was doing.
Oh.
That's not a bad idea. Are we done with that?
Yeah.
Darling, I gotta walk all the way home.
You ain't gotta walk over nowhere. The ice bucket will come to you.
23 trips. Mom, Jane. And then Mommy will be home.
Bucket's coming to you. You don't have to go nowhere.
Thank you. Mommy's back. Mommy's fast on the tricks.
Where's it hurt?
It's in my arch.
So you need more water.
I actually just need a bigger bucket. Okay? Like the wastebasket I was using in the bathroom.
Ha, ha, ha.
It was clean.
Have you got ice?
Thank you.
But we ain't got a bigger bucket, unfortunately.
When Mommy's on the game, she always hurts herself.
No.
I can't turn as many tricks as I could when I was her age.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's the bad thing about getting older.
It's almost not worth pimping you out anymore.
I know, half the tricks for half the price.
It's not even half the tricks.
Stop. I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
It's 10% of the tricks.
Oh, God.
My right hand is...
The worst pimp in the world.
How many of us? I'm going to
worst
save a
butthead
donut for
pimp.
us tomorrow.
8.
8.
What'd you say?
That's plenty. Thank you so much.